All right, so we're looking at the polygon angle sum theorems. Okay. So we're going to go through a few definitions. Not too much to write, just a few definitions. It should be this one. It's the first notes on 3.5.
Oh my god, I found it.
All right, so a polygon, guys, is a closed
Wait, where are we?
plane figure with at least three sides that are segments. Okay, a polygon is a closed plane figure with at least three sides that are segments. It's important that they're segments, guys. They're going to be parts of lines that connect them. They do not overlap, which is why it says it's a closed plane figure. All right, next, a convex polygon has no diagonal. With points outside the polygon. Okay. So to make sure you understand what this looks like, I'm going to draw a pentagon. Okay. If I'm looking at this pentagon and I draw diagonals connecting the points, the different vertices, you'll notice that none of these are outside the shape. Okay, none of those are outside the shape. So that's a convex polygon. Concave has at least hello, Mr. Pine. Hello. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
That's what I feel. What?
All right. Has at least one diagonal
Who is that?
with points
Who are you talking to?
He's not there.
outside the polygon.
You can draw.
So what that means is if I'm drawing points connecting, all right, what makes it concave is this, where I have a diagonal going from one point to another and it's outside the shape. That's what makes it concave.
Is there going to be a word bank when we have a test on this?
No.
Yeah, that's a no.
You just gotta remember the retarded type name.
Then long as I threw it right.
How so?
Yeah, she said convertible. All right. So, concave polygon. A diagonal All right, we've already been looking at those. It's a line going to vertices on the other side of the polygon. Okay. So we've already been drawing diagonals, all the dotted black lines. All right, and a regular polygon. A regular polygon is both equilateral and equiangular. All right, what that means is that all the sides are the same and all the angles are the same. So a regular polygon is special because all the sides are the same in it and all the angles are exactly the same as well. All right.
Yeah, I didn't get
Never mind, it's fine, it's fine.
Is that better?
That was really funny.
Oh,
That was a good one. So good. Peach.
Yeah, but no.
you would have
Yeah.
saw a whole.
All right. So let's talk about some of the special names for polygons. All right, who knows what a three-sided polygon is called? What was that?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Woo!
Square,
Next one's square.
rectangle.
Not exactly.
Square.
Four-sided polygon. Quadrilateral.
Oh.
A square is a specific quadrilateral.
Square. Oh, pentagon.
Octagon. Oh wait, that's 8.
Pentagon.
Bro, I can't see.
Centagon.
Who knows what a six-sided one is?
Hexagon.
Nope.
Hexagon.
Gives an H.
Hexagon.
Hexagon.
Hex.
It's like 6 guns. What is that?
7.
7. This one.
Centagon.
This also begins with an H.
Heptagon.
What?
Octagon.
Heptagon.
Heptagon. How the heck did they come up with these?
Is this English? Bless you.
Bless you.
You're welcome.
8.
Octagon.
There we go.
Troy,
Good
you
job, guys.
No, not the shape.
Who knows 9?
9's gone.
No,
I
it's
was gonna say
no,
that.
it's
Close.
it's no, it starts in no.
Begins with an N. It's a nonagon.
Wait a
There
minute.
we go. Yeah. A nonagon?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, anyway.
10.
Pentagon.
Close.
Pentagon.
Close with hers.
What'd she say?
Decigon.
No, but I didn't
It's a
know.
decagon.
There we go. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Zach, what's the next one? Did you take the class one? What is it?
This one's a tougher one.
11.
Begins with
Give us
a
a
U.
hint. Unigon.
Octagon.
Undecagon.
No,
What'd you say?
undecagon. Zach, did you just pull that out? That was
They're
you?
spells.
Oh my
We're
god.
about to summon a demon.
Undecagon.
Undecagon.
10.
And what's 12?
What does it start with?
Helio.
Dodecagon.
Dodecagon.
Decagon, undecagon, dodecagon.
Bro.
I'm glad I had that recorded. And
What's N?
so N is, there comes a point where they stop naming shapes. Now they keep going, I forget what number they stop at. but I'm only expecting you guys to know up to 12. Now, if it's anything more than 12, what you would say is that number, let's say it's a 20-sided figure, 20 agon. So it's n-gon. N just stands for whatever that number is going to be, and then gon afterwards. So
What's it
20
go to?
agon, 100 agon, so on and so forth.
What's it good for?
What's that?
What's it good for?
I don't remember. I know it goes up to 15, but I don't know all the values. I don't know the highest it goes up to that they named. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
45 guns.
All right. So next, they want us to name the polygon in 2 different ways. Then identify its vertices, sides, and angles. So we're gonna have to write a little bit here. When they're referring to naming a polygon in 2 different ways, they're referring to naming it by its vertices. Okay. So for instance, I can tell that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides to this by counting its vertices. So what kind of shape is this? Hexagon. Now, if I wanted to name it by the vertices, I would start with a letter and then I have to go around it. All right, so Q, R, S, T, U, P. When you start out a letter, you can't jump around. You have to go in order from that point.
What did we just do?
How do you know where you start though?
You just choose a spot.
Choose anywhere.
So I chose Q, so I went around from Q. Now, let's say I wanted to choose somewhere else, because you can name this multiple ways. Let's say I want to start at U. I can name this U, P, Q, R, S, T.
But you could
Did you go the other way?
also
too?
do UT.
Yeah. Yep.
Like you don't have to do like clockwise all the time.
No,
like,
I just
okay.
do clockwise. That's my
Okay.
thing. But you don't have to. No, you just have to make sure you're staying in order. So if I start at T, I have to go in order. I can't go T, Q,
Yeah.
and jump. All right. Now they want you to name its vertices. So when they say name all the vertices, all right, you're just going to be writing down the different points: P, Q, R, S, T, U. You notice that there's a comma in between them, specifying their different points. Okay. Now they want you to identify the sides. We're only going to do this one way because there's multiple ways to do this. We're just going to stick with doing it one. So we're just going to pick a place to start at. Where would you like to start for sides? U. U what? Give me another letter.
UP.
UP. So UP is a side. Okay, what would be another side then?
QR.
Now I would be careful.
TS.
You can do that, QR, but I would stay in the order. So if you did UP, my next one would be PQ. And just keep going around it.
Name all of them.
Yep, you have to name all 6.
QR.
We're not gonna do
QR.
this a lot, right?
RS. What was that, Troy?
We're not going to do this a lot, right?
ST,
Would you go to TU?
NTU. Yeah, you should have 6.
Okay.
If there are 6 sides, you should have 6. You should have 6 written down. Okay. And then the last thing they ask for is identify the angles. Now, because it's not attached to any other shape, we can name the angles by the points. But if I had another shape attached to it, I might have to name it by using 3 points. So this is pretty easy for this one. The angles, we just start somewhere. Say start at angle T, and then angle U, angle P, angle Q, angle R, and angle S. Again, it should be 6. If it's not 6, it means I'm messing up and I'm forgetting one. All right. Are you going to have to do a lot of these? Probably not a whole bunch, but I'm pretty sure you have to do 1 or 2 of these on your test. We have to like name everything like that. All right. Next. Classify the polygon by its number of sides, then identify if it's convex or concave. So, whenever I have something like this, what I usually do is I'll pick a starting point and I'll just count my way around it. I always mark the starting point because it can get confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 vertices. Pentagon. Okay. So now we have to decide whether it's concave or convex.
What does that mean?
Concave.
It's concave. Why do you say concave?
It looks, well, it does look like it.
It's like caved in.
Yeah.
You feel like you see it indents in. The other way we identify is if I can do a dotted line from one vertex to another on the outside of the shape, that's concave. I just kind of remember it as being like caved in.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. I'm going to mark a starting point. It's always how I do it. I'm going to count my way around it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagon. All right. Concave or convex? Convex. Very good. All right. Any questions so far? All right.
Homework.
We're gonna stop there.
What's the homework?
I'll get to that 1 second, and we need to stop the recording.
Say it so they know what to do for homework.